back at the table. So I decided to pull up tonight because I had a specific question that was asked towards us. This is the question. We need more blacks to help build Zion. They have a critical perspective, especially in earlier generations, our constitutional rights and how important it is to treat people with respect and love as a child of God. The Lord needs black spiritual warriors to preserve liberty, which we all have been taught is inspired and given of God for the salvation of all humankind. How do we achieve this? The best way that we can achieve where we can have more blacks represented here in America would be to do things like when you have elders going out and they're going to talk to people, if they're black families or black neighborhoods, as blacks who are in the church, like myself, who's a ward missionary, take the time and go with those elders and talk. When you show up, you're representing our church, and that opens the eyes to other black people, period. What you're doing is you're allowing them to see the inside based on them always looking on the outside and listening to what all the other noise is around the world or what people are saying, especially in the black neighborhoods, you know, where there are black people saying, yo, why you joining that church? Ain't nothing but white people there. They believe in this, that, and the third. They're cult, blah, blah, blah. You can sit there and say, no, bro, that's not true. I'm telling you, I'm living, breathing proof. I go there. Let me challenge you on based on what you believe or the things that you heard that is not true. So how about you come and experience it with me and we'll do the walk together and you will see exactly what I feel and the reason why I joined. It's not about the color because see, that's the problem with us sometimes as black folks. We're too focused on the outside and looking at what everybody else looking like. That, stop doing that. You're there for one particular reason. You're there to receive what you need spiritually and for you to grow in the gospel. Show up for the elders when they need you. We got to start leveling up as black people and make sure we encourage more black people who don't understand the gospel. They don't know the joy in what we have in this church. They don't know the joy of being able to go to a temple and what it's like, that experience. They don't know the joy of the protection that God gives them 24/7 when they decide to sit down and read their scriptures, when they decide to go do sacrament every Sunday. They don't know the joy of the Book of Mormon. They don't know the joy, but they can experience these things through you. And then in that moment, once we plant the seed, it's up to them to decide what they want to do. And I'm not here to force anything on anybody because that's not my platform. Just like I didn't like it being forced on me when I felt like that. And that's with any church. But when you feel the Spirit and when you show up and when you pray and you ask God to send you where you need to go to be able to be an example and to, you know,
help other people understand.
Right.
Give them the tools that, you know, they haven't been given.
Exactly.
A lot of the times we are given misinformation.
Yes.
People are given what they think is doctrine and it's really not. And in order for you to know what is true, you have to go to the source, find out from them. You can get information from other people too, but you gotta go to the source. And then after you get that, go to the Lord in prayer and ask.
This is the last thing I would say. The great thing about our church, and I'm taking color out of the whole situation, the level of love there. The level of how people truly embrace you when you walk in there, when you're new, this is your first time walking in there, is something I have never, ever experienced in my life.
Facts.
And it's beautiful.
Yes,
it's beautiful, the unity of how the congregation and the members come together and show you that love. And don't get it twisted. You know, people are human. People have good days, they have bad days. So everybody not gonna always be, you know, peaches and cream on every day.
Right.
It is what it is. Again, you got to remember why you're there.
Right.
But we need to stand on our business and we need to help each other as black people to help other black people to understand and to know the love of God. Point blank, period.
Yeah.
So
share the love, share your testimony, share your faith.
Yes.
That's how we start.
Yep. Facts. Peace. Love.